Sandra says, yeah, I saw a plane, it's working.
Oh, you're up, are you? Yeah. Right, so Dean is live, so I won't mess it out. I'm going to hand you over to him. Thanks very much, Edward, for being with me this morning. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Work schedule is my next 3 days, probably Wednesday, so we'll see you then. Thanks to everyone that's been here. Make sure if you haven't, you do hit the like button for me. So we're going to go ahead and hand over to Dean. You will see my end screen. Once that stops, it should bring you straight over. Not within 20 seconds or so. Look at that. Bob, as always, thank you. Off you go now. Always the channel that Rob's on my mods. A mod for him. Right. M3, over the D. Check this out too.
Sandra, howdy doody. Becky H, 80. And the other Becky Mancunian Rose, howdy doody. Irish train guy. Just give us a thumbs up for sound and image, please. Sound and image is good. Excellent.
Redirect start in 3, 2, 1.
Vape coming in loud and clear, Ido says.
What?
The vape coming in loud and clear. So, it's nice to start a stream that's actually working from the start. So, there mightn't be any F-bombs. Orden, welcome along. Anna, good to see you. Thanks to Paul for the redirect. We got a wave. Radar information up. Next up is A321 Aer Lingus coming in from London. Richard Taylor, hello. Sorry I couldn't say hello to you earlier on because I was driving. KDD, welcome along. OMG Aviation, howdy doody. Airbus guy, hello there. Again, thanks to Paul for his amazing stream as always. As I'm looking at some sort of, what is that? Oh, it's a little wren. Tiny little wren here running around beside me. He's in there in the rock, tiny little wren.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
hear buzzards hovering overhead, and there was a red tail kite that I saw on Paul's stream as well.
Almost said red cow.
As our Aer Lingus A321 comes in. SE Aviation, how you doing, mate? Just need to tighten this up a little bit. Ah, there we go, it's better. Like, the wind is not really that bad, but it's amazing how much any little wind brings camera shake into it.
It's getting worse and worse.
Well, once it doesn't rain, 'cause my camera cover doesn't, rain cover doesn't fit. 8 months, SE, thanks a million. Great support to the channel.
I thought we didn't use it.
Say again? Not sure. David Pollock, 5 months. Dubjet, 8 months. Feels longer, Paul.
Well,
Feels longer.
that's only as long as it's turned on, obviously.
I broke it. I broke it again.
Since I just became a sponsor,
I don't know, I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to do it.
you need to disable stream elements.
Why? Yeah, true. So EILRD, EILARD. Next up is Ryanair coming in from Milan. Oh, the sun's coming out. What's that orange thing in the sky?
I turned off the camera.
Yeah, what's that orange thing in the sky? So again, for those of you that are new, welcome along. Great to have you aboard. As we move in on Ryanair, as again, slightly crabbing, you can see the lights shining directly at us. Bit of a wibbly wobbly by the Ryanair, but they're down.
Can't wait to see him put that in his technical log later.
Wibbly
wobbly on that.
Wibbly wobbly. Or are they called jiggly pops?
Jigglypuff, yeah. That's the Aldi version.
I can't find. I tried to look for them, I couldn't see them, because I used to love the wibbly wobbly wonders, the jelly bit in the top. So I'm off to Malta on my Hollybops Saturday, 2 weeks. Looking forward to it. Although the weather is absolute shite at the moment. I've been following it. Kevin Tobin, or Ken Tobin, welcome. Tony, how you doing? Becky, good, yeah. I'm not really gaming that much anymore, so I haven't really seen you. So, apologies for that. Hope you're doing well, and all the gang is all good. Jelly nipples, yes, Ado. George, how you doing? Airbus guy, yeah, the rain has stopped. I'm hoping it stays stopped. Once Paul turned his camera off, that was it. Rain stopped. Yeah, you're right. Dublin tends to be as wet as an otter's pocket. Paul, will I be streaming in Malta? No, I tried to get a day pass, but I was shot down, which is kind of understandable.
Is it though? Is it really?
Nah, I know it's my birthday and all, but I nil by stream. Mic up a bit. Yeah, hang on, I'll turn it up, the gain up a little bit. Now that's up another couple of notches.
I'm bringing route to the Hague from Widerøe.
Is that a brandy? Hague?
The Hague? No, as in the Netherlands, Amsterdam.
Oh, nice.
And I was seeking permission
for Schiphol.
Schiphol on Monday on the way home.
Nil by Schiphol. Just get her more bottles of Prosecco. She'll be grand.
She's gonna suspect something when the tripod goes into my bag and she doesn't know why.
The volume is down. Hello, testing. Guys, there's still volume. It's showing that there is on the screen here. Okay, I'll turn it back down. I've turned up too much. Give me a sec. Possibly. So let me turn this sound down a little bit.
It was fine before, man.
Alright, that sound has dropped another little bit in there. Now tell me how it is. So Ryanair safely down. We're going to be followed by another Ryanair. Next Ryanair is in from London, and then that's followed by an Aer Lingus in from Dusseldorf. They're our next two aircraft. Yeah, most of the planes now will be crabbing in, slight crosswind. We'll just check out the floppy sock. So it is definitely crosswind. Thanks to everybody joining me. Helen, good morning. Nelia, good to see you. Madeira Woman Spotter. Quick visit, yeah. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. So Madeira even Woman Spotter doesn't need any introduction. I know most of the people here follow that channel too. Paul, do you mean what's my favourite airline to use or where to travel to? If it's airline, it would probably be Emirates, and if it's destination, it would probably be Dubai, that I generally go to every year, but this year it's nil by Dubai and hello to Malta. Never been to Malta, but anybody I've been speaking to has said good things about it, so I am looking forward to it. ERB, bom dia, como você está? Tudo bem? No, not in a bag of cans yet, bit early. Although I did go to a beautiful restaurant last night in Blackrock called Data, which is an Indian restaurant, and it was absolutely delicious. €50 for a 2 sharing platter including a glass of wine or a beer, and it was absolutely delicious. Thanks, Nelia, I appreciate that. Goodbye Dubai, hello. No, I'll go back to Dubai next year, definitely. Yeah, so on the sharing platter there was 2 massive lamb chops, a couple of prawns, a couple of lamb koftas, some sort of a chickeny wingy thing, naan bread, peel of rice, and then a load of writers and different dips. It was lovely. So next up is Aer Lingus in from Dusseldorf. That's followed by, oh look who it is, it's Emirates. EK161 in from Dubai, 777-300 ER. Absolute butter landing by the Aer Lingus crew. So Emirates is just coming over Hoth now, so it's about 3 minutes away. Where'd you get the hoodie? It's class. That is class.
Temu.
I like Temu, but the problem is it takes weeks for stuff to come sometimes.
It's bought for me now, I didn't buy it.
Oh, okay. RC, howdy doody. Erica, good to see you again, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. As I said, as we start coming into the summer schedule and the evenings get brighter, plan to do a lot more streaming. Sarah Jane, lovely to see you. Did I ever fly in a helicopter? No, and I'm not going to either. Never going to happen. At least the plane has the possibility to glide, whereas a heli tractor will just fall out of the sky.
They can auto-rotate.
That doesn't work. Yeah, never get me in a heli tractor. Jan was in one before now and said it was a kind of a surreal experience. Have you ever flown a helicopter, Paul?
Yep.
Yep. Here is our 777 of Emirates. Lucky to get me into a plane, never mind a helicopter. Sarah, I actually were going to, where are we going to? We're going to Birmingham and London in June or July, and flying into I'll try that again. Flying into Birmingham even. There's 3 prop flights a day on the ATR. I wanted to go on, but I was going to go on it just so I could get the experience of it, but
What?
an ATR, but I was denied. Jan is not a great flyer either, so
All the pilots would need serious noise cancelling headphones for the screens.
yeah. I'm not as bad as I used to be. I told that story when I was going to Portugal. I got up out of the seat as the plane was taxiing. I tried to get out the door.
You went full Mark Simpson around
I did.
the aisles?
I was escorted by 3 lovely air crew, put me into a seat, and they proceeded to feed me with cans of Heineken for the trip.
Cans of Heineken and zip ties.
And zip ties, yeah. But that was the last wobbly I had on a flight. Oh, and the one with Paul and Will where he was telling me, oh yeah, got a nose job. James, welcome along.
This flight with me and Will where the rivets were missing.
We're flying with Paul and Will over to Manchester, and he proceeded to say, "Hey, look, the nuts and bolts are coming out of the wing." I went a rather funny colour, and bits of my anatomy started to tighten. I've never witnessed a go around. I don't think I mind that too much, to be honest with you, because I do like the taking off and the landing. It's just 33,000 feet between my arse and the ground.
The sudden stop.
It's I don't mind falling. It's just a sudden stop when you hit the ground. Yeah, I don't like being stuck up in the air. Plus, I think I have a touch of ADHD, so I can't sit still for very long. So my poor girlfriend is driven bonkers when we go to Dubai because I'm up and down like a yo-yo. Airbus guy, no, I don't have a scanner for ATC at the moment. James Hayes gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, James, very kind of you. I believe you gifted some on Paul's stream as well, so a double thank you. Next up, Aer Lingus, the retro livery. I hope 80 is here. I flew on that aircraft to Birmingham many moons ago when it was brand new. It's 14 years now, wow. So retro next, about 3 minutes out. Helen says I'm up and down like a fart in a bottle. 8 months, thanks a million. Glad you're up and running. I must be the jinx. Possibly. Your retro is just about to come into view. Sophie, morning. You got gifted a membership. Helen is 8 months even. very kind of you. Thank you so much. Very kind support by all. I do appreciate it. Hang on, let's see if we can do a... This is where I do something and the stream dies, but we'll have a go. It's not working.
F-bomb, F-bomb.
Here.
You're an F-bomb.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, it's not a big bomb.
You need to lower the gain down on that.
Bing bongs and everything.
Yeah.
I thought I did turn it down, but I'm not sure if that bing bong came through or not.
Put a big bomb on.
Ado, F-bomb, F-bomb, you're my F-bomb. Sorry, it's not a bing bong. On the internet forever. So, here is Mr. Retro. Erica, thanks a million for the kind words. I know you're lying, but thank you anyway. Just thank you for being awesome. Brian, morning to you. Sorry, autofocus is having a bit of a shit fit with the lights shining at me. It did work. Thanks, Edo. So here is our majestic slight sideways Julia. The bed is narrow, yeah. Still have the wrong cowlings on it.
No.
Oh, they put them back?
Oh, right. It's
No.
the stickers.
Feckers. Hmm?
It's good to see you, but they've only been fixed for like 2 months.
Stop making me laugh for taking the camera. We'll have to get Ado to change his thing, but you know.
He already has to.
Oh, that's 2 months ago as well, probably, was it? Yeah, okay.
Say all sucks anymore.
Matt Burgess, not sure if I said hello to you already. How do? Yeah, I know, Ado. Paul's here taking a piss, Amy. I must say, that is probably one of the sexiest liveries. What part of the lift I am from, north or south side? South side. Originally from Kildare. Right, enjoy. Thanks. I will.
See you later.
Paul's off, he says goodbye. Brian in like Flynn, thank you so much. Erica donated to, I presume it's Canadian dollars, as you're from Canada the land, eh? Thank you so much. We're just waiting for our next aircraft to get in a little bit. Thanks, James. Yeah, born and bred in Selbridge in Kildare. Aer Lingus, again, slight crabbing. Paul's out, off to dinner with the fam. So I think the wind has dropped down a little bit. Doesn't seem to be as blustery as it was. Ado, thank you. OMG, thanks for stopping by, mate. I will see you very soon. Up North Kildare. Not sure whether Selbridge is North Kildare. I know Kilcock is classed as North Kildare. I'm not sure about Selbridge, being it's so close to Dublin. Got the wave. Paul, you don't have to pay anything to watch the stream. You can become a subscriber, alright. I think it's $1.99, which supports the channel, but it's not expected or required. Any monies that is, however, made by the channel is saved up to upgrade equipment, things like that. But don't feel obligated to join. Oh, it's a bit sideways, this one. Looked fast. Richard, gentleman. Michael K, good to see you. Erica's at it again. Susan, welcome along. So, 737 of Ryanair. I shall check radar now in a sec to see what's coming in next. I think there's a bit of a lull on inbound aircraft. So I think we have a bit of a break. Just bear in mind, if you are getting membership from Apple iPad thing, they will charge you a cut for them as well. Sneaky little fookers. Android don't, but as far as I know, Apple do have an extra charge somewhere. Paul, Ryanair have the same fleet. They're all Boeing 737. Some of them are Maxes, some are just standard, but that is the only aircraft they have. Well, they have a couple of Lear jets as well, I think. Somebody in here will know more than me. Mary Beckley, happy Sunday to you. Just check radar here to see, is there anything coming in? Is that wind robe coming into us? Oh, we've a Wookiee, an Embraer E190 E2. coming in from Bergen, currently at 10,000 feet at 307 knots, and it's a 7-year-old aircraft. That's our next inbound. I do like the green livery on this aircraft.
Wookie!
As I said, it'll be great at the end of this month when the summer schedule starts. There won't be these gaps in delay from incoming aircraft. Or I won't be here by then. I am on strict instructions to leave just after 1. I'm going home to cook a lovely roast dinner. And model kit just arrived from the post. So I'm looking forward to my roast after I got my test results back from my angio, whatever the hell it was called, where they pump this dye into your veins and monitor your heart to make sure the pipes aren't blocked. I got the all clear. 0% calcium in the pipes. Sophie, I do what I'm told, yeah. In fairness, she's generally right all the time, so I hope she's not listening. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, it's a good feeling. As I got a blood test done because I haven't had one in about 10 years, and now that I'm hitting the big 5-0 in April, I decided to get the bloods checked, and everything was fine. Liver, kidney, everything else, but my cholesterol was high. So, got the test just to make sure there's no build-up, and it was all good, which I was delighted to hear. Still sticking with the low saturate diet though, to see if I can lower it. So we're just waiting for our Wookie. Do I collect it? No, I don't actually. I have enough crap with photography gear and camera gear, fishing gear and all that sort of stuff. I'd have nowhere to put model aircrafts. Although I used to build the Airfix ones. I don't know where I think they were called Airfix. You used to get them when you were young. You used to make them up. You used to be able to paint them. Look who it is. It's the bird banger. Yeah, I'm having roast chuck, roast potatoes. If you look on the channel KTD, I think I have 1 or 2 videos of me fishing. I will do a few more in the summer. And as I said, I am going to Malta in 2 weeks. I am going scuba diving. I will have the GoPro packed. So planning on getting some good underwater footage, as well as travelling around Malta, which looks very like Croatia. I think. I've been in Croatia there a couple of years ago, in Dubrovnik, and it was lovely. So we're just waiting on our Wookiee to come along. Yeah, I do love a Sunday roast. Roast lamb would probably be my first, then beef, then pork, then chicken. Welcome back, Sir Ado. Wanna check how far our 3 minutes out, it's just coming over Hoth. Um, 737 of Ryanair in before that though. So we get the Ryanair, then the Wookiee. James concurs, excellente. So I can just see our Ryanair way out in the distance. Katie, I've only fly fished once or twice. I wouldn't be the best at it, but I do a lot of other fishing, freshwater, sea fishing. As I said, as far as I know, there is a video or two. When I first started, I uploaded fishing for carp down in Oaklands in Wexford. I think it's there. Videos from Dubai last year when I was there. Did a bit of vlogging. It's certainly worth a look to see the real Dubai. I only figured out that Dubai is not actually a country, it's a state. Yeah, as I said, I do carp fishing, pike fishing. I used to do a lot of competition fishing when I was younger. So, slight crab for Ryanair. Hopefully our Wookiee will come down to Sierra 5, so we might be able to get some of that beautiful Wookieness. Been a plane in ages. I've never done actually any form of water sport. Well, I don't know whether scuba diving is classed as a water sport, but I've never. Anna, sorry, are you the girl that was over with us on the mound there? I think it was last week with Paul. I think your dad was there and your sister. Is that the same Anna? I'm only after putting 2 and 2 together. Welcome along, good to put a face to the name. I know, yeah, I know, Ado. Yeah, likewise Anna, likewise. So I could just see the Wookiee. Sandra, I know. This weekend especially, my head has been up my backside for some reason. Oh, Lurk Jet is back. Anna, I've heard that before when I was younger. I wouldn't mind his money. So here is our Wookiee. Number E2. 190 E2 to be specific. Stumpy cruise. Oh dear. Now let's hope we get Sierra 5. Looking good. From his mummy heard it. Oh, look what you did there, James. I like what you did there. Just as well I don't offend easy. Then again, when you hang around with Paul and Ado and the rest of the Dub Jet stroke Vlog Jet crew, you tend to get the piss taken out. Will we get a Wookiee? We got a Wookiee!
Wookiee!
So we got a couple of waves, we got a Wookiee. I got the piss taken out of me. Successful stream. Correct, James. Correct. Brian, morning to you. I was looking back over some of your rally footage. Very impressive. For those of you who don't know, Brian Casey rallies streams as well from Dublin Airport. Giddy Dean, yeah. I'm just so delighted that the bloody stream worked. Usually it's nil by stream. Let's see who's next. Coming in. So a Ryanair is 12 minutes out. I think there's one coming in before that, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, I can see something in the distance. So EIEDP coming in from Nice. A320, one of the older of the fleet, 16 years old. I think the oldest one is just over 23 years old. Oops, nearly fell off the pillar. I know, Sandra. I've actually, yeah, I've given up touching things. So I was always kind of liking to add bits, and I've decided if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sorry. Because the planes are at a slight crab. Yeah, Brian, when I was young I used to follow all the rallies. The Carlow Rally, Wexford, the one that Talbot Hotel used to host one. I was absolutely rally mad. Yeah, Paul, I'm not going to rule it out. I will try one. Also got to drive a couple of Group A Cosworths, which was a fun experience. So Erling is down safely. Yes, Patricia, you did. I don't know whether you're here. Jan and I are going to Birmingham in, I can't remember if it's June or July, and I was half hoping to go out on one of the ATRs, because I think there's 3 of the early flights I think are ATRs and the rest are the 320s. But Jan, like me, is not a lover of flying either, so but I am thinking at some stage just to do a day trip on an ATR over, maybe do a couple of hours streaming over in Manchester or Birmingham and come back. Might see if Dubjet wants to tag along. Like Patricia, there was years ago that I wouldn't travel at all. I just refused to get onto an aircraft. When I was young, kind of early teens, my family, we used to do a lot of travelling over to America, do 2 or 3 holidays a year. And then I think when I was about 20, 21 maybe, I was on a 330 going over to Malaga. And after that, I don't know what happened, nothing really happened, but I just got an awful attack of anxiety from flying and didn't do it for years. And I think it was about 8 or 9 years ago I got a job that involved a lot of travelling to the UK, and I kind of just got on with it and got used to it, and still don't like it, but at least I'll get onto an aircraft now. I used to get panic attacks just looking at them. Yeah, Brian, no, I got to drive a lot of cool cars. As I said, the person I worked for was a rally driver, and we used to be up with Derek McGarty up in Belfast and Glengormley as well, so I was big into it when I was young. My late teens it was. check the map, see what's coming next. Next up we've Ryanair in from Prague, followed by another Ryanair in from Barcelona, and then another Ryanair in from far away. So a plethora of Ryanairs inbound. Don't forget Larry. Hello, good to see you. Saw you on Paul's stream earlier on. Good to have you with us. Just checking battery levels. We seem to be doing okay. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here till 1 PM. And if you haven't tickled the like button, please do so. And if you want to subscribe, even better. So this is 1 out of 3 Ryanairs. Farm, morning, good to see you. You just snuck in there with the morning, it's nearly afternoon. MP, welcome along. Too busy looking at chat even. See, I can't speak today. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Bit of a smoky, bumpy touchdown. Nose only going down now. Hard on the brakes. Ryanair love to stop nice and quick. Dave, welcome along. Didn't see you there. Looking forward to 2 weeks' time. Be a bit of fun. No, Airbus Guide, the wind, it's actually dropped, if anything, to be honest with you. I'd say it's only about 10 knots, if even that. Got a wave. They're saying, who's that fool in a big yellow builder's jacket waving at us, pointing us at a camera, or pointing a camera at us even. I've just noticed that I had my chat on top chat and not full chat, so if I've missed anybody, I do apologise. Yeah, when Paul and I and Will came back from Manchester, when they touched down here, it felt like my spleen was getting ripped out. I've never witnessed such a heavy stopping power. And I don't know whether it's me, but the Ryanair aircraft always look like they're travelling faster when they're landing. They have a faster landing speed. Don't know whether that's true or whether it just looks like that, but Tom Cruise, yeah, I should must put that up as a thumbnail. Tom Cruise. So I'm actually using the monitor today to view the footage, so it's like a screen, so it's a lot easier for me to see rather than the little flippy outy screen on the camera. Yeah, Michael, I'm not sure. I thought I read that too, but I've known to be wrong several times. Oh, Annie, you cracked me up. So, next, Ryanair. I've never witnessed extremely bad turbulence, but I have witnessed it. And I said on streams before that when we were coming back, I think it was 2 years ago from Dubai, landed in Dublin. We hit the ground that hard landing that all the oxygen masks came down and some of the actual luggage bins opened. We hit the ground that hard, it absolutely frightened the crap out of me and other people. It was a so I don't know. I think there is different categories of hard landings and certain categories have to be checked. I would have thought that one would have been checked, the landing gear we hit it that hard. So Sierra 5 for Ryanair 737. This is our third Ryanair in a row. I know Ado said something smart there. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah, that's a fair point, David. That is a fair point. Oh, it's not a Ryanair. Egyptian Air. Beautiful livery. Richard, take care. It's a lovely livery. Yeah, no, I do like the livery of this one. Flew in from Cairo, I would imagine. Granula's brown, says Ado. Next up from Newcastle we have a Ryanair, followed by a Vueling, yellow socks, Ruby, hope you're still here to see that. And then we have another Ryanair flying in from Riga in Latvia, 737-800, 19 years old. I would imagine one of the oldest in the Ryanair fleet. Now that you said it, David, I can't unsee it. So next in is Yellow Socks from Vueling. Jesus, Sandra didn't know you were that old. I think that was the only song out of man's hand, was it? Stand and Deliver. Although I think it was Adam and the Ants, was it? I don't think his name was Adamant. Could be wrong. Ah, camera. As soon as the light hits it. Ruby, not sure if you're here. This one's for you. So, quite a few aviation enthusiasts now around here. I'll say I do love the livery on the Vueling. These guys are generally good for a wave too. No. Super. Seven 737-800 of Ryanair. So another Ryanair 2 minutes out, just coming below 2,000 feet. Looks like we've a load of Ryanairs inbound. Qatar is 4 out. Excellent. Nil by wave, Sandra, correct. So we've a Dreamliner of Qatar coming in from Doha. Couple out. Brian, take care. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for stopping by. What time's that due in, Ado?
I don't know. I swear I heard ATC said we'll do it after we get out of here. I heard me on the short drive.
Three minutes, thanks Ado. Sorry, I'm just trying to avoid that kid so he's not in the shot. He's gone, he must have heard you, Helen. Oh no, he's back. Thanks Michael, yeah. Our beautiful dreamy Dreamliner in from Doha shortly. Erica making use of our emojis. Ah, we got a wave. Always nice to get the wave. Bumblebee nearly went into my eye. Sorry, I have to zoom in more because I said I don't know. Your usual big puff of smoke from Ryanair. Thanks, Helen. That is why we have mods in the chat? Was very profound what he said. Didn't know what it meant, but that bloody Adam Ant song now is stuck in my head. I won't sing it, don't worry. Breeze picking up slightly. Looks like Tuhi here. Stand on the pillow. David, I would use the word singing very loosely. Sierra 6 for Tuhi. Ado, there's a lot of things on the internet forever from me, unfortunately. I'm like a contortionist here bending to get this. Cable's in the way. Bloody cable. Why is that cable getting in the way? I'll move now in a second. Too busy fiddling with the cable. Thank you, Sandra. Singing pipes are clear, heart pipes are clear, clear pipes all round. All I can say is, for God's sake. May, yeah, I'm with you. I'm a big fan of the Qatar livery on the aircraft. Beautiful Dreamliner. Now, these guys aren't usually in a waving mood. Nope. Years of excellence. So that flight just in from Doha 7+ hours flight. That's a fair point, David. Although, in fairness, Joe's horn is very impressive. Yeah, Joe's horn was a hot topic. We're talking Ruby because it was an impressive horn. He must get tired blowing that horn though. I am using a Canon XA11 camcorder. It's only at 1080p, it's not 4K. It's just a stopgap till I get my, in between a Sony A7 IV and A7C Mark II and a Sigma 60-600 lens. That's going to be purchased when I sell the Vlody. Well, that's what I'm thinking about at the moment. That could change several times. Speedbird, British Airways. I've never any problem with blowing me horn. It's just, it never sounds that good. Ah, we got a wave. Yeah, Helen, they are very heavy, but they have a mount on the collar, so although Tamron have some nice lenses now as well, especially the full frame lenses, they are a lot lighter, but I think the biggest they go up to is 400mm, which might not get me there, although I could, as it's a full frame camera, I can put it into a crop mode, so it'll give me an extra 1.5, which might do it, but pretty shape mark in the bonnet, yeah. Sir, Flying Dolphin, KLM. Ruby. So, KLM. Helen, crop sensor is fine really, unless you're needing to do pro work or really crop in on your images. If you're doing bird photography like that, the way you want to crop in, you'll lose out. But the full frame sensor cameras, you can obviously crop in the image a lot more without losing pixels. Like when you think of the size of camcorder sensors, even to a mirrorless crop sensor, it's probably 2 or 3 times bigger. So you're all very giddy here today, I must admit. Anna, welcome along. And the wave. Before my Canon R, I had a Canon D70, I think it was, and that was just a standard SLR, and that was a great camera. But once you go to mirrorless, you'll never go back. It's the difference between night and day. And the way. But Sony are light years ahead in technology compared to Canon. Canon, you have to buy their flagship cameras, which Sony have most of that technology and even better technology in their lower end cameras. And Sony's AI autofocus system cannot be matched by any other camera manufacturer. And that's one of the reasons I'm going with Sony, because it actually has the AI aircraft detect. So once it picks up the aircraft, it just locks on and you won't lose focus. Although Canons are easier to use than Sony. Sony's menu system, you need a PhD to get around it. Kieran, welcome along. Mind getting sponsored by Sony Ruby. Although I have to say, this little camcorder has done the job in the interim. Now the gobshite using it it's not the desired, but ribbons. Delta heading statebound. Who's next? Transavia looks like it is next. 737. 19-year-old aircraft. Registered in France. Those are next inbound.
I'd love to be here, like just go.
Plenty of plane spotters there in the cars. That's not a dog you have, Paul, it's a bloody elephant. So, you can see next aircraft. Oh, that is sideways. Go on, give us a toga. Toga, toga. Dublin spots. Welcome. Oh, wibbledy wobbledy. So, into the last half an hour of today's stream. Yeah, the speed that was coming was definitely going to Sierra 6. .330 next in from Bordeaux. Chartered flight, I would imagine. Sorry, I have a lot of zoom on there, so it'll be a little bit wobbly. So as you can see, aircraft still crabbing even though the wind has died down. Although it's obviously going to be a bit windier up there because here we have a little bit of cover. Straighten up onto the centre line. Bit of a bumpy. This could be a Sierra 6 also. Bit early for wine o'clock, is it, Ado? Did well to stop and take Sierra 5. Yeah, double the wave. Yeah, it could be empty maybe, yeah, because I don't think the 330s generally fly to Bordeaux, so whether it was over for maintenance or something like that.
Try ahead.
Yeah, head, please head. Next up, A320 coming in from Milan of Aer Lingus, 17-year-old EIDVH. Flight number EI433. You're true, Dave. You are very true. So our Aer Lingus coming in from Milan is about 4 minutes out. I am looking forward to the end of the month when the hour goes forward. It means we can get a couple of hours in the afternoon after work streaming. Just make sure I'm working in my office out by the airport. Again guys, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have so many of you here watching. And a big thanks to Paul from Dubjet for sending his folks over.
Why is it not shown on the other?
Because this is actually meant to be open. See how it is.
My dad used to say, Sandra, it's always beer o'clock somewhere. And if it was raining, he'd always say, it's a day for the high stool. aka pub.
There. Now that I'm fix it.
Sure,
Yeah,
plane
your
coming into
issue is your fucking phone
the
is
shot now.
shit.
Top of the screen, top left screen.
Yeah, this is the issue. Like, it's all made of metal. You just have to fucking bash that shit in. But next time, don't pull on that too much. That's your issue.
That's because I didn't fiddle with a Paul. I'm not fiddling with anything anymore. Sorry, I'm not fiddling with video equipment anymore, or computer equipment anymore. Day for the high stool, yeah. My dad used to always say as well that if you were looking for him, where's your dad? My mum would say he's in the office, aka pub. Back in the days where we used to go to mass, and then after mass meet dad in pub. And pubs used to close down from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. But if you're a good customer like him, you got a lock in for them 2 hours. Yeah, nil by fiddling Patricia. All we need is a banjo player, Ado. Paul can be little drummer boy. And we got the wave. Two waves. The Germans at bay. Pom-pom-pom. Pom-pom-pom. That's a drummer boy thing, isn't it?
I don't. We may be looking for an airport.
Check the old radar, see who's coming in next.
Check my bag with me.
Ryanair coming in from Manchester. And we have TAP coming in from Lisbon. Number E195. 195LR to be precise. Next, 2 arrivals. Paul, see you later. Thanks a mil. Enjoy the grub with the family. Hope the dog doesn't eat your house while you're gone. So, I see our next aircraft. Just coming up on finals now. Shite. After spilling vape all over myself, baked juice, I should say. Do. Tom, good to see you, my friend. Good morning to you in America land. Mate, thanks a million. Always great to have you here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Are these the ones you have to return here?
Yeah.
Tom, you're going to get some sort of a bomb here. F-bomb, B-bomb, S-bomb.
They look like this. Wait, are they connected? Wait. Yes, they are connected. But I don't know. Where was it? I took everything out. But what? I literally took everything out. Oh my god. I took everything out. You can't forget the code. You know that. Throw out the plan.
Safety down for Ryanair. So next up is TAP and Embraer E195 coming in from Lisbon. What would we do without Dubjet tech support?
Adam, you took it. You found that and took it, didn't you?
Well, nah, it was in there.
Yeah.
It was in there.
Bruh.
Does a little actually, yeah. Good to hear, David. Yeah, streaming though is a great stress reliever for me. Especially when it works. Eight months, Tom. Super support. Thanks a mil. Yes, Patricia. Yes, he did. So I can see TAP way off there in the distance now. Again, Tom, thanks for your support and each and every one of you.
No.
I don't go to practice.
No, I'm staying here. What?
TAP just coming into view there now and top of your screen.
Can we start?
Yeah, Ruby, I do know that feeling, especially when I'm in meetings and conferences. It's so hard. Absolute butter landing.
Oh, is that bad?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
God I'm not at the grandkid stage yet. David, that's going to be a very sad day. Not because of grandkids, because I'm generally going to be very old. Got the wave. If you type curse words in the chat, does it asterisk it out, or are you just being polite, Patricia? Feck off, Adrian. Oh no, you can do it. Okay, thanks, Dublin Spots. I thought it was actually asterisking them out. Ruby in like a light. Having Wi-Fi fidelity problems? Looks like one of the rugby liveries, I think. Newer of the two rugbies. Yeah, Charlotte's missing out on. Only one rugby now. Where's the other one gone? Did they? Well, it was obsolete. Odin's back, or Odrin, welcome back. Yeah, with double the wave. ATR getting rocked about. Firewalker, I'm sure he could. Not sure if this is, no, Sierra 4, I would imagine it ain't going to get down to us. Nope. Nil by ATR.
Oh, is it? Where do you want to go?
We'll go.
Yeah, I say we're going to start losing a lot of our rugby greats now after a disastrous Six Nations. So a Learjet 45XR in next. Followed by EI 643 coming in from Prague.
Where?
So Learjet first.
Oh yeah. Where's that landing? Like 2 minutes. We get that boy and then we go straight for Emirates. Emirates is on the map.
Szmatę tu w kieszeni rękę. No. O, to zajechał O, bądź cicho, bo to będzie na YouTube. Bądź cicho. Bądź cicho. Bądź cicho. Ale mówiłem o numerze. Jak?
Sorry guys, not sure what happened. I think it could be an internet issue. Yes, there was lots of F-bombs off camera. Apologies. Rather odd, not too sure what happened. I do think it was a drop in the interweb signal. Have to be Ado. It's weird because I have both a Wi-Fi router and hotspot on my phone, so there's two strong signals, but not sure. Anyway, we'll get one more aircraft and then I shall call it a day, as I have to go home and prep din-dins. I know it's getting a bit cold now because the streamer snot has started to flow. So great to get a couple of hours with all you fun people. I must say I really enjoyed it. And thanks again for all your support. Dinner today, Ruby, is simple roast chicken. I'm going to parboil some rooster potatoes and then a little bit of olive oil, rosemary and thyme, stick them in the oven till they get nice and crispy. Chicken, can't remember what's for veg, and then gravy. That should be it. Tom, appreciate it, thank you so much, very kind of you. So yeah, thanks everybody, and to our wonderful mods as per usual. I will try and sneak a stream in during the week after work. I might get a couple of hours in, and I promise not to fiddle with any of my settings, because we do know if I do that it will go tits up. So again guys, thanks a mil. Any room at the table? There is actually, yeah. Tom, see what you did there, very funny. Yeah, Ado, I'm delighted. No, well, just a small technical issue there at the end, but Thanks, Sandra. Sure, get one more. So again, guys, thanks a mil. You've no idea, it makes it, I don't even know what I'm trying to say now, enjoyable, I suppose, when we have 90 plus people watching the stream. Okay. Double time, I'll be shot if I don't get back. Dinner's not going to cook itself. Okay guys, I'm out of here. Thanks again. Keep an eye on the schedule. A big thanks to Paul again for redirecting all his viewers over to me. Thanks to all you guys that have subscribed, liked, gifted memberships. Much appreciated. We will catch you.